some really great movies that we consider friends. Hey guys, pop some popcorn. This is Finish It Film Friends.
Oh, it's time. It's time for episode 3. Gonna watch it with
Hey,
Matt
hey.
and also me.
Nice.
Live long and prosper, y'all. We are here.
Yeah.
What is that? What was that noise? I'm like so like. Oh, it's got different Star Wars sounds. Okay, do a sound and I'll see if I can guess it.
Okay.
That is an E11 blaster.
That's
Yes,
right.
I got it right.
How about this one?
Do it one more time. That's a TIE fighter starting up. No,
That's,
TIE bomber.
that's
TIE
right.
bomber.
No, that was a porg.
That's Han Solo, right?
What?
Yeah, it's definitely Han Solo. That was.
These things are so fun.
That was a lightsaber?
Try it one more time. Yeah, that's right. It's the lightsabers go like this. They go.
Nah, just playing. That's
swing it around.
R2-B2. We are super fans, and we're here to super fan our way through episode 3. It should be a good ride. I'm honestly just really excited to watch the outer space battle because it's cool. As I recall,
I remember when I watched that, and oh, you know what? I'll save it for the actual commentary.
You will?
Uh huh.
Tell that to Kanji.
I see you have another costume on today, Matt. What is your costume?
It's my
That
Boba
is
Fett
the most-
hoodie.
That was a really weird sound clip. Tell that to Contra Club.
Tell that to
One of
Kanji
everybody's
Club.
favorite Star Wars quotes. Tell that to Contra Club. Let me see your Boba Fett hoodie. Oh, dude, that's actually really cool. Is the hood the
Thanks.
helmet?
The Force is with me.
That's just.
I am with the
Hey.
Force.
Oh no, that was.
Is
Huh?
the hood the helmet?
What? Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, okay. Like if somebody butterflied the helmet. A spatch
Yeah, I had a
Boba Fett.
stormtrooper one. Yeah, I had a stormtrooper one. You could zip the face up
Ooh.
and have a stormtrooper helmet on, but I
That's
can't
next
find
level.
it. I might have got rid of it.
That's extremely next level.
Yeah.
Matt, what are you most excited about watching episode 3?
Oh boy. I mean, sorry, I thought that was a really good question. I got really into finding an answer. How about something more just entertaining? It doesn't have to be interesting.
It doesn't have to be
I don't
a
have
perfect
to,
answer.
Tell everybody. I like lightsaber fights with Anakin and what's his name, Obi Wan Kenobi. I like that part,
Obi-Wan
especially
Kenobi.
going into this new
Yeah.
TV show. I like yeah, I guess nothing. No, there's something I'm trying to think of and I
Lightsabers.
can't find it. I think with the stuff with sacking the temple at the end of the movie, there's like a lot going on, and I'm always like, I feel like I missed some like
I like
moments
seeing
and
all the
stuff.
different Jedi's all doing their thing. It's sad when they
Yeah.
when the execute Order 66 thing happens to all the Jedi's on all the different planets. But I like seeing the Jedi's on all the different planets.
So like maybe like a super coat where you just take off the
Yeah.
last couple of
And they're all
seconds.
just feeling good.
So like a Jedi turns around to look at the clone troopers, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey!"
Exactly.
Like just before they turn around, the clone troopers are like, "Happy birthday!"
I'm wearing a costume too, Matt. Did you know that? Yeah.
Are you?
You could tell
No.
by my wizard sleeves.
Oh, it became brown when
And
when the light
my hood.
we hit that light there. Nice, that's great.
And my elegant weapon.
Oh boy, what is that? Is that just a toy, or is it meant to do? And is it meant to serve a purpose?
It's lightsaber, bro.
No, I know. It's a real
You
one.
can see the handle
I see.
and the button
Yeah.
and the hollow place on the inside.
What goes in
M&Ms.
there? Yeah.
So the point is, I'm prepared.
Okay, me too. I got some real good fun facts, not like the boring ones from
Really
the
got
last
good
movie.
ones? Whoa! I just saw my
Yeah,
lightsaber on
Some will
the
blow your mind.
stream, and it looks really good.
It did look really good.
All right. Well, then, should we dive in?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Am I still
Okay,
ready?
everybody, we are
I'm
watching
still ready.
it once again on Disney Plus, just because it's easiest. So we're
Yes.
we're both queued up to 00000, and we're gonna do
You couldn't
3,
be more
2,
right.
1 play, and I think we'll be able to get you synced up. Ready, Matt?
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
ready, Chris.
3, 2, 1, play. Da-da, da, 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 da. 20th century just faded out. And up comes Lucasfilm. And now it's fading out. It's gone. So that's where we are. Boom is the blue words. Oh, man, this is so great. Get ready, Matt. This is the part where it gets loud. Ha! I wasn't ready. So good. Why is that part good? It's not. It's just. I guess I just get excited. Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, you can't help. Johnny Williams is out there with this whole band,
Revenge of this. Yeah.
and they're all playing their little
Yeah.
hearts out.
They're just doing it so hard. And you know they re-recorded it every time. I would have just been like copy paste.
Yeah, copy
9
paste, copy
times.
paste.
But now, man, they did a little bit different every time too, which I think would be annoying. But hey. In a stunning move, the droid leader, General Grievous, has swept into the Republic capital and kidnapped Chin. That is really intense. How did he do that?
That is intense. It's a big move.
How did he do that?
If you watch the Gandhi Tar
Oh, yeah.
Tarkovsky,
Oh, does it happen in that one?
that's the whole story of that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Dang.
I don't think it's canon anymore,
Really?
but which is too bad because it's
It's
really
not?
good.
What makes it not
Yeah.
canon anymore?
The events, maybe it is canon. I think it's on the Disney
Yeah,
Plus
we'll
also.
have to watch it. We'll add that to the list. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
get ready. This is probably the best. The opening sequence. I mean, come on. Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I watched this in the
Yeah.
movie theater, and they start flying all around these big spaceships way up high, I was like, "Whoa!" Like I was on a ride. I was very
Yeah,
surprised when that happened.
They
to me.
did it. This scene does scale so well.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Which is like what everybody say
Whoa,
about like people who saw
guys.
that New Hope when it came out was that they're blown away by that scale of that opening shot.
Yeah,
like they
yeah,
did a
yeah,
good
yeah.
job. This part's the best, and you're like, wait, what?
Oh, that was the part. You're like,
God,
"Oof."
so good. Those ships are so rad.
Right over Coruscant. How scary.
Yeah, right over Coruscant. Can you imagine being down there on Coruscant and being like, I'd like my iced matcha space croissant. And you look up and you're like, oh, bother. Not again.
Number one reason to visit Coruscant is the iced Coruscant croissants.
It's so cold. It's so great. They're called croissants?
Croissants. Croissants.
I like the relationship between the two of them in this whole opening sequence. Because Anakin is so much
Yeah, I wish
more,
Obi-Wan
like,
was
on it.
way worse at flying spaceships. Like, just couldn't
I
do
mean,
it.
I think it's good that he dislikes it so much. Like he's so uncomfortable and unhappy the whole time.
What if he just had the droid fly and he just kind of sat there making mean remarks
That would
about
be-
Anakin? Want to know an interesting fact I learned
Yes,
about
yes,
this
yes.
movie?
Oh,
In
so
2007, Dr. Eric Bouy, a psychiatrist in
Yeah.
France, co-wrote a study that diagnosed Anakin Skywalker as having borderline personality
Really?
disorder. Yeah, they presented it at the annual meeting of the American Psychiatric Association. And that diagnosis criteria that they said he has is difficulty controlling anger, stress-related breaks with reality, impulsivity, obsession with abandonment, and a pattern of unstable and intense interpersonal relationships
Wow.
characterized by alternating between extremes of ideation and devaluation.
Wow. That's
I was like,
right on the
"Ooh,
mark.
that really reframes."
Also, sometimes he just
But
says
when
things
it's not
that are
written that way
insane
on
and don't make sense.
purpose, yeah.
Like as if somebody had written them poorly.
Yeah.
Also, this is best Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's best look by far.
Oh yeah.
So good. Come on, it's so good. See, he was like, "Yeah, okay, R4, you fly a little bit."
Yeah.
And Anakin's just like so confident now. Oh, but he's still getting a thrill. I would go dizzy.
He can't help it. He lives for the thrill.
Him and R2, man. Do you think C-3PO is ever jealous that he just will never have that relationship with his maker that R2 has with him?
Yeah, it must be brutal. He doesn't remember, I guess. Or he
Yeah,
does.
He
He does now.
Right now. Buzz droids, man.
Buzz droids.
First they laugh at you, then they
Be cool
cut
to
up
be in
your
a
stuff.
punk rock band called the Droids. And one guy's name is Buzz Droids.
Oh, and all the musicians have the last name Droids.
Oh no! Oh,
Was
R4.
that was R4 from last time.
Was it? I mean,
yeah,
I was
R4
assuming.
was.
Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah, Obi-Wan said, "Oh dear." That's all he wept for R4.
Brutal. I mean, that's what happens when you keep your whole essence in your hat.
Yeah, it's true.
So when he knocks your hat off,
Yep.
you're gone. R4 should come back as just the top of a astromech head.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch a movie. What'd
Looking
you
for
say?
revenge. Sorry about that. R4, just the top of his head should come back for
Oh,
revenge.
that'd be sweet.
Revenge of the lid.
Nothing. It's nothing.
I've got 7 of them.
This is great. Smushy time.
It's a fun idea to smush a
is.
bunch of robots with a spaceship against another
Yeah.
spaceship.
It's a cool thing to watch.
This guy's just going
I mean,
for it.
it's wacky, but it like looks like it would really work because it looks real. Yeah, R2.
Yeah.
I like that. There's a very big battle going on, and they're very focused on this exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about this galaxy is that there is friction in space.
Do you think? Thank goodness. Do you think? Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's a cool move.
Anakin has
Oh,
to do
boy.
like, all the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
definitely.
says it the best. Yes, yes, this is the best. Wait for it. Wait for it. Pop, flip, zip,
Whoa.
slank. Oh, come on. This is delicious. It's like a fresh.
The battle droid should
Mango.
develop a strategy of standing slightly further apart.
Yeah. And not running at Jedis.
Yeah, running away and shooting
It's
might
still
be a
fun to
move.
watch him cut down battle droids.
Really is.
Yeah, Obi-Wan just looks rad. I feel like for this movie, he maybe was a little bit more persistent about like his look. I'm gonna have a little bit more of a hand
Yeah.
in how we do this.
He's got like our dad's
Yeah,
haircut.
he looks a lot like our dad actually. Same beard.
Yeah, he does. Our dad's probably an
Yeah,
Obi-Wan.
he's basically Obi-Wan.
He's not having too much fun for a big war where a lot of people are getting hurt.
Well, that's because it is fun to do. Do you see all the stuff they do? They flip around. They fly spaceships. It's fun.
Yeah, they did the flips. Yeah.
Oh, Grievous. I remember thinking this dude looked so cool. I wish he'd kept the cape on way more.
Do you want to know the original concept
He
for
was
General Grievous?
he wasn't a robot, was he?
No, he was the idea was a small child sitting on a floating chair guarded by two IG-88 droids.
That's amazing. Did he still have 4
But
robot
then
arms?
Lucas was like, no, he was a small child on a floating chair.
Huh.
But Lucas wanted Grievous to be like a great hand-to-hand fighter.
Gotcha.
So they were inspired instead by the shape of a bathroom detergent spray nozzle.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. Probably a really cool
Yeah,
spray
clearly.
nozzle.
Do you think it
Grievous
just had
is cool.
4 arms, the spray nozzle? They're like, ooh. You never know where it's going to spray from.
It just breathed heavily, and they're like, that's
There's
interesting.
probably a panel for that.
Yeah, you guys don't have to just go straight to cutting
Oh,
holes in
like you
expensive
wouldn't do
spaceships.
that?
Oh, nonstop. It wouldn't be on
Oh, man, the
purpose.
door is locked.
Just little poke holes everywhere. Oops.
I would get out of my spaceship that way. I'd just cut a hole in the cockpit. This is funny.
Just cut the front of the cockpit off
I,
and
think
hit the
that, I thought
brakes.
that was a funny bit.
It is a funny bit.
I had so good.
Yeah. Why are some young people always
Seriously.
on the move? That's what I gotta wonder.
I love that. That's so great. It's a great sequence. I remember having real high hopes for this movie, like, 20 minutes in. I feel like these.
Communicate a bit.
It's a whole bit. It's a good bit. I feel like they put in some work here, trying to make a good bit.
The people who actually worked on this movie are like, did that guy just say they put in some work? You want to know another fun fact? The green screen was shining off a C-3PO, so somebody had to hand paint it out in every frame.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You got to know that's going to be an issue, right?
Yeah, I don't. I
Ahead of time, right?
nowadays you can do computers can
Couldn't
do a lot
sense
of that. He was about to say something.
He was definitely about to say
I like
something.
that he gives R2 such a hard time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good bit.
Well, he can't take much heat.
No, they can't take much of anything. Whenever the battle droids get the drop on the Jedis, they're always like, freeze or we'll shoot. When the Jedis are just like, zoom, 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 zoom. They should really just shoot them. I guess they probably have orders
Yeah.
not to.
That looks like a pretty comfy place to be restrained.
Yeah, to be held prisoner there where you can see out the front window.
Yeah, you get so many window options, and there's a lot going on out there.
Yeah. He just said Dooku. He just said
Dooku.
just Dooku. He said Dooku.
Dooku.
He's big dude, huh?
Hayden Christensen? No, Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee is a big dude.
Yeah, but Hayden Christensen's a big dude too, right? He looks like
I don't have any idea about
think
that.
he's a pretty tall
He does
guy.
look quite tall. I'll say when he's in the Darth Vader suit, spoilers,
Yeah,
at the end of
look.
this movie, spoiler,
Yeah.
he doesn't look that tall. He does look like he has a huge head.
That probably is
I'm-
how they filmed it, because I think they made it pretty much exactly it. Whoa! I forgot that there was a lightsaber fight already in this movie.
Yeah, a really good one. Do you want to know a fun fact?
Yeah. How many hours
is a really
did
good
Christopher
one.
Lee shoot in this movie?
Always a perfectionist, Christopher Lee did the choreography over and over until his feet bled.
He would
The
even
Palpatine had
correct his
more-
fellow actors and show them how to do the moves they're supposed to do.
Ultimately, he ended up playing all three parts in the fight. Oh,
Jeez.
goodness.
Yeah. I love it.
Palpatine
Oh.
had more dialogue originally,
Oh.
and you'll find this very interesting because one of Palpatine's lines that didn't make it into the movie, crunch, was that he exposed Dooku
Yeah.
as being the one who paid the Tusken Raiders to kidnap, torture, and kill Shmi Skywalker.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why your whole life why the Tusken Raiders would do that, it's because they were paid to,
I like that.
specifically to push Anakin over the edge.
Yeah. I like that, but it makes sense to take it out because it's like, why would Palpatine tell him that? Because then the next question is, what does Dooku get out of that?
Yeah, it's a real weird thing.
It's a good lightsaber
But it's good for
fight,
me
man.
to know
This is
now
a
because I always
really
wondered.
cool lightsaber fight.
It's the best. Vip. Oh, that's exactly
It's
the face I would make.
reaction.
It's also the face I make when I drop a bowl full of berries. I go,
Oh, Dooku is surprised by that.
he's like, "Well, I thought we were friends, but I can't say it. True to the end. That's me, Count Dooku." I'd be blabbing.
What if you were Count Dooku?
Yeah, I'd be like, "He's the guy. He's the bad guy. He's actually the bad guy."
I would not have been able to stand that still. I would have beheaded myself accidentally.
Yeah. Wow.
Marvelous to have a lightsaber fight in front of giant windows with the space battle going on outside, though. That's
Yeah,
chef's.
it's really good.
It's a good moment.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I knew what you were talking about.
A new horrible thing had happened to me, so I had forgotten about that for a moment. But yeah,
yes, thank
thanks.
you. Yeah, you know, Palpatine wanted Obi Wan killed in that fight.
Yeah. Anakin's like, he's fine. He's playing possum. He does it all the
Yeah.
time.
Whoa,
Look at all these spaceships that are so mad at each other.
look at all the green things.
Yeah, green is good.
Nailed it. That was a good alien voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dang.
Why would you think the elevator
I feel
would
like
be
now
working?
is the time to learn 3D animation because, like, you can just find all these models for all these things on the internet that people have made. So you could just do whatever you wanted. You just lock yourself in your house and make Star Wars animations for yourself for the rest of your life.
Oh, Boise.
That ship. Whoa. Reverse stabilizers make us more unstable.
Reverse stabilize. Destabilizing. No.
Too late.
It's not really another option.
The elevator shaft. That's just good. I love this. I love
Yeah,
how
it's
the
great.
sequence tracks.
This is pretty great.
It really is. It's going so
You
fast.
fly, man. We all know it.
Oh
right.
man. I like that
Probably he couldn't fly because he had already squirted out all of his flying
Yeah.
oil.
I like that his armor looks like bone. It's cool.
Ew.
It's good, like skeleton vibe.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that
Oh my God,
acne
he's
medicine
holding
that you
so
can
many
take?
people. I love that. Precuview.
It's like prescription acne medication. I can't remember
It's
what
called
it's called.
Anakin.
But did you know what it does? It turns your bones green.
No, it doesn't.
It does. They're totally
They're
fine.
just green?
They're just the color
That's
green now.
awesome. What's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
It's a race to the bottom. Who will win, the elevator or the people? The people are cheating.
Oh,
that was
good.
I mean, it was the Force.
Oh, the Force. Right. The Force.
yeah.
lets you do
Remember the
anything.
Force?
My insides would be in my boots if that happened to me, man. I'd be like, I'm sorry you have to leave without me.
And I'd be like, I can't. My boots
Push
are in
me
my
into
insides.
space. Or racial. Oh man, every time. I like how
Is it- I
mad
mean,
he
it was right in the
is
middle of the
about
hallway.
it.
I don't really know. Yeah.
I feel like
Do you want to know another fun
Yes.
fact? The original cut of this film was almost 4 hours long.
give us the cut. Give us the cut.
The opening battle and the Palpatine rescue alone was over an
No,
hour.
it wasn't. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
It's true. I mean, I'd like to think somebody just made up
I
these
hope
facts, but I'm
not
pretty
with
sure they're
like
true.
finished effects, because that's ghoulish.
No.
That is a cool ship. So green.
Yeah, it's really green. It's like you get a constructs set, and there's a bunch of transparent green bits, and you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna use these, and you're like, yeah, I am.
I wish he had a bunch of aliens that worked for him that all look like goblins, like straight up like goblins.
What was that Palpatine look? Oh yeah, little goblin aliens. They ride around. They're always crawling around on him. He doesn't even notice.
I think that Palpatine look was like he thinks the Grievous is putting it on a little heavy, you know?
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah, the cough is a bit much.
The cough is interesting. What's the point of that? Oh man, they're just trying to get under his bone skin.
In the cartoon, in that Tartakovsky, do you remember what is Gendy's last name?
Gandhi Tartakovsky, yeah.
Can't remember, but everybody should watch Primal. It's called Primal. Everybody should
Whoa!
watch that. Oh my gosh, it's a bunch of tricks all at once.
I feel like just
Every
if that
time I
shot had
would,
been just a little bit wider, I don't think that would have been looked like that much of a distraction. But it got him a lightsaber. So.
Every time I slice your handcuffs off like that with the lightsaber, I'd also slit the back of your jeans.
Did he take their lightsabers?
You'd be like, people see my heart-shaped underpants.
Did he take
What?
their lightsabers?
Yeah, but they used the Force to get it back.
Force pulled him back.
Oh,
I got you.
man.
I
Well,
love
buddy.
that. That's good. Those are cool robots.
So good. Really
It's cool that in this movie they've developed things that can fight lightsabers. Like it took until this point. He's so good.
Palpatine. Oh, I was gonna say,
Wow.
I think in the
Whoa.
Gandhi cartoon, Mace Windu force choked
Oh,
him or
really?
something.
Is that what does it?
And it was the last thing, but that's not really what it is in the movies. Because in the Clone Wars cartoon, he has that
move.
grasp the whole time.
Oh, that's a really cool move.
But I think it's just that he was a sickly lizard man and was given a robot suit, like
So
Darth
he's still
Vader.
kind of sickly in
eventually.
there, but the suit's keeping him going.
Yeah, it's a Darth Vader prototype.
Yeah, first is Techno Union Army. Then they took that.
That guy's like, beep, boop. No, I'm fine. I just, beep, boop. I just like it.
I'm supposed to be like
This is a it's personal decision.
Oh no! It's like the Titanic.
It's his
He
favorite
loves because he knows it's the naughtiest thing a captain can do is abandon their ship, and he's like he loves being naughty.
They should call me General Naughty. Well, here, hold on. I'll help you out.
Oh, I love it. It's a good Anakin. This is a good Anakin. Competent, confident,
Yeah.
at ease. I guess he just needs to be in horrible danger. Ooh.
Here, swing your lightsaber around. I don't have the actual lightsaber sound, just the fighting part.
Oh, it goes. Oh, where's that
Weird.
ship gonna land? They're really picking up speed now.
I'm just gonna quietly play
Just
inappropriate
don't. It's
sound
messing it up
effects.
for people trying to enjoy a movie. Okay. That's the Wookiee hanging on the outside of that thing.
Yeah.
I was cleaning this. Matt, it's bad enough that we're talking the whole time. Okay. Cool music, man. Johnny W. bringing it home. Easy R2.
Plenty of spots to land. Oh boy. The whole planet's a city?
Oh.
Hey. Ooh. Everybody button your shirts up.
Just the man can do any moment. Ian McDermott.
I mean, he must have just sat there for 3 minutes doing every single face, and then they were like, we'll figure it out
I
later.
think he did that one face once, and they were like, yes, next face. Next moment.
It's all
Tasty
shot at a
shot.
brunch. This is just a good shot.
Yeah.
I don't. Whatever.
It's
It's awesome.
great. So good. Dude can deliver a button, man. Have him button any and every scene always.
It really did make me rethink what I thought about Obi Wan from the original trilogy, where I thought he was like the old wise
Well, yeah.
wizard, and I was like, oh no, he's not. He's a
dude,
jerk.
yeah. I didn't really when I originally saw these.
He's
I
just
didn't
like
think
a,
of
I'm
him
gonna
as a
take bad
jerk.
risks.
I think I'm kind of coming to that and understanding a little bit more now. Look at all these cool aliens.
He's just a. Now we're just watching a movie.
Sorry. I just don't remember the scene, and I'm like, oh, what are they saying to each other?
Yeah, nobody will ever know.
They seem like, I mean, they have such a more positive relationship now, right? Like they got past a lot of that squabbling stuff.
Yeah, they've been in war times this whole
That's a
time,
good
you know.
point. That's a really good point.
And if you watch all of the Clone Wars cartoons, then you'd really
Sorry, that's just like amazing line delivery. That
you'd
was
really know. It's so good. Yeah.
Such a champion. So how many years has it been?
I don't have any idea.
Here, do a quick Google. Oh man.
Nope. All right, hold on. A coward and a
I
lizard.
just want to see Mace Windu fight General Grievous IRL.
For this wish to come true, General Grievous will have to exist in real life. Are you okay with that? Yes. Do it. What am I Googling?
Organa.
Yeah.
Who's Organa?
Bill? Oh, it depends where you're from. Oh,
So
what
the
a
two of them,
name.
have they been dating this whole time, right? So that's why I guess I was wondering if it's been like 3 years or 8 years. Probably only a
Right.
couple, right?
All right, let's see here. Oh, boy.
Probably about like what it was in real life, right? Probably about like 3 years, something like that.
I made a mistake. I looked up Clone Wars
Whoops.
timeline, which is
That's
there's
too
a
much
lot
to
in there.
bore through, my friend. Whoa, take it easy, man. She said not here. She said that very clearly.
Yeah, she said not here. She's like, not here. Over here. She
Oh,
likes
she likes the
shoulder
shoulder
kiss.
kisses? I didn't know about that. That's creepy, dude.
Yeah. No, I
That's
made
a
that
creepy
up. I
thing
don't
to
know.
make
if
up.
that's
Did
true.
you know that?
All right. Phantom Menace takes place 32 BBY. That's before the Battle of
Barbecue.
Yavin. You've heard of barbecue, right? Yeah. This is a barbecue.
Grab him.
Wait, what? So that's year 32. 10 years later is
10
Attack of the Clones. 22.
Years? Oh, 10
before the
gotcha,
year.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
No,
remember,
I
he
thought
goes
you were
from a
talking
little,
about
quite
between
little
these two
boy
movies. I
to.
gotcha.
And then this movie is 19, so it looks like it's been 3 years.
3 years. Okay, cool. I appreciate he's happy in this moment. I think that.
Happy-ish. The guy's got problems.
Yeah, but no, he's generally happy in that moment. I think the diagnosis that you were talking about is pretty spot on, but he's able to just be happy in that moment. So that's an important moment to be happy.
Yeah, that is
and to
nice.
not be mad.
Yeah.
Dour. There's times in your life you shouldn't be dour.
That's later.
Patapow. Welcome to Patapow.
Welcome to
Planets of
Patapow,
holes.
whole world.
Come dive into our holes.
Do you like holes? We've got holes.
Every city's a hole on Patapow.
Come into one of these holes and park your spaceship inside of a hole in the hole. It's a lot.
Look at him, he's so rad. I don't think the Patapow people like it that much, though.
No. They're like, we don't really have a choice, but this is
I like that he wears
unpleasant.
a cape like he's trying to be all fancy.
Yeah, and sometimes it must get tangled in his joints. Mustafar. You want to know a fun fact about
It's a lava
Mustafar?
planet.
The volcanic world of Mustafar was designed to look like George Lucas's vision of hell.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I could see that.
It's his specific. That's his very specific hell, I guess.
I mean, it's not
There's
like
only one house, and it's Darth Vader's, and
it's
he
not
hates
like
it.
the most inventive. You'd think for somebody who created Star Wars, like his vision of hell would be more
This
than
is,
just a hot
this is
place with a lot
basically
of
what
fire.
That's what I assume hell would be like. It's a lot of lava and fire, droids moving mine carts around.
And like you can ride on them, but they'll melt away. You'll have to jump onto another one.
It's a lot of jumping. I'm not a fan.
362, 363,
Hi, do you want to
364.
take a shower? Are you just gonna stand there like that? I mean, you could
That
do the
looks
dishes,
so
man.
good, though.
It
That
really
looks
does look
incredible.
good. They've done some things to this
Yeah.
movie.
Garden Baby.
I feel like there's a lot of movies where people, a lot of Star Wars movies where people open their mouths and say something. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. I've heard that a million times. I don't get that with this movie, and I don't know
haven't watched
why.
it very many times, I don't think.
I have watched it a bunch of times, but maybe it's been a long
The
time.
dialogue's not particularly memorable, and I think we also know that a lot of the
No.
dialogue is very bad. So I don't know about you, but when I
Yeah.
watch these movies, I find ways to not listen to the dialogue. For example, what we're doing
Sure.
right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get that.
Nope. I mean, that's not. I mean, that kind of works for a nightmare. That's what I say when I see that beef as well. Little Ewok beef like that makes me say yub yub. Oh, look at
Yub,
that
yub.
cool robot arm.
Yeah, the robot arm is good because it's shiny.
What kind of robot arm would you go for?
Ugh, one of
Yeah,
them
like a little
clampers.
crab clamper? Yeah.
Just a pole sticking out with
That'd
a
be pretty
clamper
good.
clamp.
I would
Yeah,
want
thank
like,
you.
Different attachments. Which Peter Pan movie was it where where Captain Hook had like a bunch of different hook attachments that he chose between?
It was like He-Man,
Was
like
it
Trap
Hook?
Jar. Somebody had.
No. It was
different-
it was one of the Peter Pan.
yeah, it was
was
supposed to be
probably
Hook.
I love that. Or maybe it's the Jason Isaacs one.
Oh, maybe that was a pretty
was a
good
good
one,
Peter
wasn't
Pan.
it?
I mean, all things considered. Where's that from? Who gave it to her?
Was that was in the sequels, right? Was that with the Luke's the books that Luke had?
Google it. I think you're right.
I can't believe I never wondered what that was. It must have been in Last Jedi or yeah, Last Jedi, because I had a lot to think about with that movie, so I didn't
Yeah, you were too full of.
Google anything. I was too happy.
He looks so rad though in that like Jedi Knight robe with nothing underneath on the shirt zone. It's a good look.
It's true. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just remembering seeing it for sale at
Yeah, that
Disney.
might be. It does look super duper familiar to me. Maybe it was in the movie yesterday that we watched. We talked right over where he said where it came from.
Well, he made it for her.
He did?
Oh, he gave it to her in Phantom Menace.
Okay.
Oh, I think she was buried with it, so buried? How do they get rid of her body? We'll find out. No spoilers.
Space catapult.
Is it a catapult in space or catapult to space? You know what? If it's in space, it goes to space. We'll do that.
If they could shoot me into the sun, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. 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 Dreams.
I feel like Palpatine's putting those in his head, right?
The emo. Yeah, of course. Probably it's also actual premonitions,
Yeah.
but they're keeping him
That's
off
true.
balance and traumatized.
Real helpful. Hey, careful when you think about things that scare you or make you angry. Just like watch it,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yes, stop it or don't think about it or just
All
don't
right,
tell
I'll
me
see
about
you
it.
next month.
Yeah, death is a natural part of life. That's the big thing,
It's
buddy.
true.
Rejoice for those
But
around
like
you.
sorrow is also the natural thing, and natural grieving is natural in life.
So that's pretty fascinating, right? You give up attachment because when people die, that's for their best.
Yeah.
Your best friend die? Good, cool. Don't miss them. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to.
Not great, man.
He's too emo for them to work on him.
Yeah, it's truly ridiculous. Oh, that's a cool room.
It does not look comfortable. I can tell you right now. My office has a big open area like
No,
this
it
with
doesn't.
seats like that for conference
That's
for
insane.
sitting
No
for
office
big
has a room
group
like
meetings. And it's a big open area when you walk
Yeah.
into the building. And it's like a whole bunch of stairs that go up to the next floor up, and it's just like pads you sit on. And it's a cool room, but if you sit there for like an hour, it's brutal. It's really uncomfortable. I mean, for me, I'm in terrible shape. There's nothing to lean
Sure,
back
sure,
on. You
sure.
know what I mean?
Oh,
You're sitting on a
nightmares.
pad
You're
on
just
the
sweating.
shaking, bones cracking. You can feel little bits crumbling off your hip bones.
Everything's
Yeah,
unusual.
nothing is
Obi-Wan's
normal in
getting suspicious.
war times.
That's the Senate, right?
This would have been. I think George Lucas should redo the prequels, not change a word of it if he doesn't want to, but do it as a series. So each movie is like 8 hours long, and you could really just dive in and have the long, terrible conversations, and I'll watch every
dialogue.
minute of it. Yeah, just redo the whole thing. Maybe animated, maybe whatever. Just do
I don't want
or
that.
change the whole story if you want. Change the characters and the whole story. Make a new
I
one.
was wondering about like will they reboot these movies? You know what I mean? Like
No, because
how far from now would it have to be for them to be like, oh, we're remaking Star Wars?
so yeah, I mean, it'll have to be a while, I think, because I think the idea now is that we have to make the next Skywalker saga. Like, who are the characters we care about now? Because like, you got Rey and everybody, and Finn and everybody from the sequels, and people like
I
those
already came
characters.
up
Yeah.
with somebody.
Is that you keeping it close to the
I'll
chest?
give
Or
you
you're
the
gonna
name.
pitch it.
Greeby
Okay.
Blockblander.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna tell you anything else.
What's the name of the movie?
Overture of the Gromp. But you have to. What is
I got
it?
one too. The character's name is Flat Nestles, and the movie is called Episode 1: A Long Day for the Chancellor.
That's very good. That's very good.
But I don't want to get into what it's about.
Yeah, this is such a good little
It
tantrum.
is about the Chancellor. He has a tough
Sorry,
day.
I just got caught back up in his newest little tantrum. It's like they just know that that handshake is just like this. He always does this. Like on a drop of a dime, he'll just turn and be so mad.
Yeah. Yeah. And if everybody in this room didn't want to date him, he'd be out of here. Thanks.
This is good. I mean, this is great. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
right?
like rock and roll. This is playing out. It's playing out right here.
Yoda has good relations with the Wookiees.
Yeah, he does. Do you want to know the secret reason why?
Yeah,
He's a
I do.
Wookiee. You know, there's all this mystery around what kind of what
That's
race
what
he is.
happens
If
to
you
them.
if you just shave their hair off, A, it doesn't grow back. B, their ears can finally go up.
No, it's when Wookiees reach 1,000 years
Yeah.
old. The guy on the bottom dies, and it's just the guy on the top now. He has to leave the
Yeah.
coat and go out into the
Yeah.
world. It's scary. Obi Wan breaking hearts, but telling the truth.
Yeah.
You gotta tell the truth.
But there's a million better ways to have this conversation, especially when you know how Anakin gets.
But you've also now you're friends with him,
Yeah.
right? You're not like his master anymore. You're just
Yeah.
friends with him. And you know he's so irritating
Yeah.
all of the time, and you just don't always have
Can't
time
always
for his
walk him all the way down the road.
nonsense. Like,
Yeah.
look, I just want to go home, take an oil bath. He's not a droid. Obi-Wan's not a droid. He just loves a
Sounds
hot oil
alright.
bath. And then slip around on the floor because all floors in Star Wars
Perfectly
are
smooth.
smooth, smooth, smooth. Yeah, he's not the Batman. No one knows who the Batman is.
Have you ever seen the Chancellor and the Batman in the same place?
I ask you, Anakin.
Think, Anakin.
Use your feelings. Oh yeah, you got a real issue.
That's a good line, man. That's a good line.
It is. I feel like, look, every time Palpatine reacts to something, it's wild. It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. There's something
Yeah.
up with that guy.
That's a good setup. That scene is a good setup. It's
It
all
is.
actually pretty nicely layered.
Is this movie good?
No, because of the scenes.
No.
Because there's a lot of things that don't
Yeah.
work. And most of those are in the second half.
Look how
His turn just
Yeah.
doesn't feel good or right. Nah,
it doesn't.
it's just a little clumsy. He's just clumsy. That's all.
I feel like at the end of these prequels, you should be totally on Anakin's side when he turns against
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I get it, 100%.
I mean, I'm closer to that now than I used to be.
Rough what he had to do.
I feel like when I was younger, I just assumed that
Yeah.
all these Jedis were just like right and smart and cool. You know what I mean?
Ah, gotcha. And it turns out they're just cool.
Yeah, they're just extremely cool. Hey, that looks like the Wookiee from Boba Fett. That's not though, right?
It really does, but it's not. It's the main,
He's
kind of the main
so
Wookiee
big.
in this movie.
He was way bigger.
Yeah, some Wookiees are too. I'll tell you what, he's going to change sides
okay,
throughout this
cool.
movie, probably. Somebody's like, George, are you sure that's the right size? Because we can. I mean, that's the only thing that's easy to
Shut
do
up, dude.
here.
Shut up.
Is
He
make
signed
him
off on
smaller
it.
or bigger.
Shut up.
It's just he's 3 feet shorter in the next.
I have a
Okay,
family.
he's as tall as that spaceship.
Does not matter. It's all fake.
Just render it. Just okay.
Whoa, he just called her a separatist.
You know what Anakin does to separatists? Say she sounds like a separatist.
I get why he's so upset though, because Obi-Wan just asked him to do this kind of thing, but he's still being a real
Yeah.
jerk about it.
And he's been out there on the front lines.
Sure,
So is she, though, to a degree.
she's a very patient person when she should not be.
It was 3 years
I
ago.
like
You
her
people are
cool
very
hat,
young.
though. That thing's boss.
That is sweet. I hope it plays music or something.
I actually listening to a podcast right now. It's like there's like it's got voice recognition, so when it hears Anakin start to complain about the Jedi Council, it automatically starts playing in the newest podcast. This opera is sick.
Blip blappity bloop,
What was that? Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
blip blappity bloop.
I don't really remember that from the Star
That
Wars films. Do you?
sounds like Grief Karga being a little silly to me. I bet that's a Grief Karga moment.
I like that.
I went to school for this actually.
This is my favorite scene. This is the scene I was trying to
Like the
remember.
scene? What do you think about it?
Yes. This is some wild
Yeah,
lore.
it's good. Utapau.
That's actually also the name of a popular genre of
Utapau
music
system.
in the Star Wars universe. Utapau, utapau, utapau,
Yeah.
utapau. That's how the that's all. That's all that happens. There's 8 different bands that play the same thing.
Harsh.
I went to Utapau Festival and it was all just the same thing for all day.
So this is when he tells him about the the secret break room.
His
in
master.
Right.
No, the legend of.
But this is a big swing, man.
He's
I
so
can't believe
bummed
he
out about
believes
it,
this.
too.
It's serious.
He's known this guy since he was a
Right.
child. He's tickling his feelings right
I mean,
now.
they kind of are planning to betray him, right? Like they're all
Yeah,
suspecting
yeah.
that he's.
They're investigating. They're trying to figure it
They're
out.
asking him to
There's
spy.
suspicion.
Yeah. He's just so good.
Just hanging out, talking about how good the movie is. Are we gonna feel weird about that later? Or is anybody watching?
Oh no, we can
enjoying
talk
this?
about it's bad. We can talk about it when it gets bad too.
Oh yeah, we will for sure. You have to say no
He's
is
so
the thing.
good, man. Yeah, you're not a good spy if you say yes, or you're an amazing spy if you say yes.
Nailed it. You don't know what to
I don't know what to say. Stuck the landing.
say.
Super
Yeah.
spy.
Yeah, he's right about that.
I mean, he is. That's why it works. So good, and we're just watching it, but it's okay because I kind of just want to watch this scene.
Yeah, this is okay. It's okay to. Oh,
Very good.
they don't care about anybody. You're not allowed to.
He knows he plays this so good, man.
He's so happy.
Yeah,
That's it.
the tragedy, huh?
Well, I mean, it's just not a comedy.
This I don't
It
think
is
I could watch.
hilarious.
I don't think I could watch a couple hours of that.
Yeah, I would definitely have to pee and then fall asleep, and then who knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like first half an hour or first 5 minutes, I'd be like, "That's an incredible skill, and what a beautiful thing to be able to do." And I'm really impressed by the athleticism. And then I would be asleep.
Yeah. Whoa.
Just he knows.
Palpatine's like,
he
this
could just
guy's so
slather
dumb.
it
I can
on."
make all the faces I want right at. I can
Right
just
at him.
do the expression of my actual feelings right now.
It's a very common theory, actually, that part of how he controls the Force and manipulates the Force is with his facial muscles. So the faces that he's making are
It's gotta
actually
be
him,
true.
like shooting Force at you.
It's all part of the dark side, right?
Yep.
It's passion. You're feeling it.
Yep. So, but this was his master, right?
Yeah, and he knows
Yeah.
everything, like even how to use midichlorians to create life. Like if somebody didn't have a dad or anything.
Yeah. That was
Is
in
it?
in
I get it.
the script early on. Apparently, that was a thing. That Palpatine was going to be like, "I made you,"
Yeah,
but they took that out.
I'm your daddy.
Yeah. Oh, remember that great level in Legend of Zorro? No, that's not right. What's that Jedi game? The Legend of Cal Kestis.
Oh
Forbidden
yeah. I
Order.
figure that's what it should be called.
Fallen
yeah.
Order. Remember that great
Fallen Orders.
level on the Wookiee planet where you go in there with the AT-AT or whatever?
Yeah, that was cool. There's big animals and stuff, I think.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great game, man.
Yeah, I've had fun playing it. Yeah, you gotta.
So is Anakin doing stuff for Palpatine straight up now?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think.
He's probably just mostly spying on them a little. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
yeah. He's not a master. He's real good. He's probably the best Jedi, but he's not a Jedi master.
No, he's not a Jedi master.
And if there was something we could do to make you a master, we would. But our hands are tied.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, I mean, there's a lot going on. Maybe after this whole thing, maybe later in another time. Gotta be patient.
Gotta be patient.
Now the time is what? Now the time is 4:80.
Time is Commander's not a time. Those Wookiees look rad, man. Which one's your favorite Wookiee?
You want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
Which one's my favorite Wookiee?
Yeah.
If there's one with a funny stripe or a scar where a bunch of fur is missing, like over his butt, that'd be pretty funny.
Oh man, that's
or
good. Yeah.
just a little Wookiee cheek.
Oh, the Wookiee cheek.
But I don't know if that exists.
Ah.
But those costumes have like circulatory systems in them that they would run cold water through to keep those people
Yeah.
nice and chilly.
Yeah.
Tarzan yelled. That is one of those things that makes this a bad movie.
It's one of those things that's like, why? So many people work so hard on this movie, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna put a fart in here.
Ben Burt was like, no, do a Tarzan yell and just watch. And everybody was like,
Everybody's gonna
okay.
lose it.
And then George was like, for like 40 minutes. People were like, okay, I guess that's in.
This is a great scene.
Aw,
He's still not giving him what he needs, but it's
I've trained you since you were a small boy. A thing you probably didn't have to say.
he likes that.
Yeah.
Flattery goes a long way with this kid. And
Yeah,
the
it
only
does. It works.
person who figured that out was Palpatine. Some people need a lot of positive affirmation.
No.
That's a great scene. It's a great moment. Because that's it, right?
Yeah. What is that face?
That's fine. He's just feeling a little torn.
He was like,
He had to do a lot in that moment. George, can you imagine what George Lucas told him to do in that shot? And he did it all. So,
just really, really enjoy this last moment, but also think about having to go to the bathroom, wanting a milkshake, and pretend to ride a horse without moving.
So much Tamura.
Which one are
Wait,
you?
that one's not even him. One of them was.
Yeah, they just got different haircuts, I think. Well, they're mostly computers.
But one of them was just another dude. I swear. I swear.
No, nobody will notice. There are supposed to be clones, though. Yeah, they can look a little different.
Their facial structure can be different.
I mean, movie comes out tomorrow. I think it's okay. Okay. Yeah, it's
cool.
All right.
I like that those things have gotten fancier. That was a fade out. That's pretty unusual in these movies.
Yeah, it's because we're going to a creep dream.
That's a pretty cool dream effect, actually. Whatever the heck that is.
Yeah, that's really good. Great job, Industrial Light and Magic and Dream, Spooky Dreams.
They must have been really proud of themselves for that. They'll be like, finally, we're going to get some notice.
Oh, boy. Take it easy, buddy.
Relax.
Oh, my gosh. Sorry, 2 minutes ago, you were having a very nice time with that man.
That's not great, though. It's not a good look, though, that he's like, that she's like, oh, yeah, Obi Wan came by, he's worried about you. What's lost? What did he say he's lost?
I don't know. Oh, boy, this again, huh? Yeah. Start this speech.
Yeah, same room, too. They just keep having the worst conversations in this room. You're Yeah, I want to set it in this room because it was the scene of their last horrible conversation. So you know then. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason he's always having terrible dreams in here. Okay.
Okay. That hair is so unfortunate.
Woo.
You don't have to go through the middle of the thing. I mean,
Yeah, but I would do a thing where I arrive there, vip, and then I go flippy do, and then I disconnect and I kind of go butt first for a second.
that would be very cool.
Flippy do.
That would be really neat. It's a lot of bones
I got a
right there.
bad feeling about this.
Well, it's all the bones, probably. Yeah, those things are pretty cool.
Who's scruffy looking?
Okay. This guy's cool, man.
Yes, wonderful.
Good alien design. Whoop, whoop,
Word
whoop,
of mouth.
whoop, whoop. Those guys are cool. What do they do? Oh, they plug in ships.
They help out mostly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That looks so
Whoa, that's
cool.
a lot of
That
battle
looks so
droids.
rad close up.
Yeah.
Work your magic, buddy.
Okay. Do they have warriors? I can't remember if they actually help out in the fight. I feel like they don't. Who's that? Who's
No,
that
they're
droid?
they're
He's
like,
so
we
cool
need
looking.
help. This is a remote
Who's
sanctuary.
that droid?
Yeah. I'm gonna guess R5, but I don't really know.
He looks cool. He's all brassy.
Maybe he just got a cool new top hat. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think you're right. I think the essence of a droid is in their dome. That's a good fake out, though.
Yeah.
Now he's like all sneaky. I'm gonna go sneak mode too. Full sneak
Yeah.
mode.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, I love it. It's the most cool thing. There's no reason to not.
It seems
use
like
that.
man, they really
'Cause
have
they
too
can
much
really
fun.
climb, right? That's their whole thing. That's the whole point of
Yeah,
them?
they can really climb. Yeah. I mean, if you live on a whole planet, then you got to have a climbing horse.
Do you think when you're trying to lay low, and then you're like, oh, I need a ride, and you get that thing, and it's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. You're just like, ah. I bet they're not going to
Okay.
be excited about that. Okay, I got to say, he's kept his cape on way longer than I remembered. So I feel bad for saying that. I wish he'd kept his cape on more. Wait, they want... Oh, right. Don't make that sound.
What's that?
The whoop, whoop.
Yeah, please.
It's like up there.
Shh. I have a lightsaber. Shh. I'm gonna make you not make that sound, buddy. You gotta not make this sound, buddy.
I like that he thinks about what to do here. I really appreciate that. Because what he does is insane. But the fact that there's a shot where he
Yeah.
thinks about it, I'm like, oh, cool. Rock and roll. I'm on board. It's a very good hello there.
Yeah.
Why did he do this, do you think? Because he knew that Grievous would be like, all right, take me one-on-one. Oh, wait, he's going to take 4 of these
Yeah,
things?
You just want to show off.
Oh,
You got a big plan,
nice.
see?
this is good. This is very good. That's brutal.
That doesn't work. We already know that's been established.
Yeah, but he's crushed also. He knew he would do that, I bet. He's like, Grievous is a
Yeah.
very proud man who likes to defeat Jedis. Why does he take the little cape off? It's so cool.
Because he's got to be able
Look
to
at
stretch.
all those lightsabers. They're all so cool. Bottom right is my
Yeah.
fave. Dang, he really took that stance, huh?
I mean, he just really went for that stance.
That's such a cheap move, man. That's like I don't know. I mean, you just like Jedi jump over him, right? I like being the guy
Not
who
me.
like tells people what Jedi powers they should have used. The backseat Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you fight with 4 lightsabers without cutting your own limbs off?
Yeah. If you're this guy, you just stand there holding 4 lightsabers.
But I do think it's an awesome character to create. Be like this dude that has just been like taking out Jedis and takes their lightsabers as a souvenir. Does not use the Force at all. Is not Force sensitive.
Yeah.
Just has the lightsabers. Very cool character. Yeah.
Uh-oh, here comes the
It's the clone boys coming in with their
Clonevery.
clone toys. Gonna make some clone noise.
Ooh.
Sweet shot, bro. Less sweet. Whoa, I've never seen somebody wind up for a force push before. Dang.
He had to really go for it, so.
Is that a thing, though? I guess it's whatever it helps you in your mental state, right? It's all
Yeah.
about getting yourself in the right place. Oof, those controls
exactly
look really
correct.
annoying. It's like 4 little needles you push up and
Those
down.
controls work for one
Yeah.
guy.
Well, that probably makes sense.
Ooh.
That is a very cool little vehicle. I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's
but like cool, stupid. Hello there. Oh, that's not cool. It's got little arms.
Yeah, it looks so good. This is one wheel, but it has 4 legs. Everybody's like, oh.
He does have other force powers, though, right?
Who?
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Oh, Obi Wan.
Maybe he's not great with force powers. I mean, how many force powers
Obi-Wan
have we seen him
Kenobi?
use? Push?
In this movie, not a ton.
Or at all, I mean.
We've seen him run very fast.
Yeah, he should have done that
We've seen
when
him
those little
force
laser walls were
pull.
closing with Darth Maul.
Mind tricks.
Wouldn't that have been a good time to do that dash move?
Yeah, that would have been probably the best time.
He's probably tired.
Yeah, he's just so
I mean, I
tired.
wouldn't be in a hurry, honestly. Hey, great intuition.
That's pretty good, though.
That's just fair. That makes sense. Yeah, that is kind of brutal.
Yeah, man.
Like that's a good setup because that is they are in a
There were a lot of
tricky
people unhappy
spot
with that. Yeah.
by their own failings, but still.
By design of this guy. This guy was
Check.
like, I want one
I kind of look like what's her name, Luminara, whatever, because
Ahsoka.
big headphones. Look cool.
Yeah. Like, what kind of head tails do you have? And it's just headphones.
Just headphones, baby.
Yeah. He knew they wouldn't appreciate his
He's
talents.
such a good actor, man. Why haven't we seen him in a million other things? Am I missing something?
We've apparently chosen not to. It must be an option for us.
It must be stuff, I guess. But shouldn't he have like his own
Yeah.
cool procedural?
Yes. As Palpatine.
Ian McDermott is the scrounger. Well, then why did I find this in your garbage?
Yeah.
The
They
scrounger.
threw it away. I didn't think it mattered. What is that? Is that gum?
May I eat it?
No.
I mean, you can chew it, I guess. No, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, I don't have to chew it. What?
This
Nobody
is
saw
a
this
huge
coming.
revelation. Okay, he's appropriately reveled.
Yeah.
Which he's right about.
Yep. The faces. Why is this? What? Oh,
It's a good smile.
yeah, it is.
It's a rough spot, man. I mean, this has been his father figure, right?
Yeah.
I like that cool sculpt relief on the wall.
Yeah. What do you think it's all
I don't know,
about?
but I need it. I think they have it at Disneyland.
Yikes. He can feel it.
He loves it. It's his whole
Oh,
jam.
yeah. It's like I've been working very hard to make this happen for so long.
Is that where you can say it where it's not like such a big deal that you feel it? You just kind of feel it? No.
Like you don't care that you feel it. It doesn't matter. Not bad.
Anakin on his own, feeling completely isolated. It's the playbook. I mean, they nailed that part of it,
Yep.
right? I appreciate that more than I used to. It's like, yeah, this. I think there was a time in my life where it's like it's not that easy to indoctrinate somebody into something insane, but that's unfortunately
Yeah.
really not true.
Things feel a little different now. Yeah.
This is a very good shot.
Give
I
me-
want to just
give me
watch
that-
that one
give me
shot
that
over and over for like 3 hours. It's just so much going on.
He just snatched that stick from that
Yeah,
man.
because he's awesome. He's Obi Wan Kenobi. Whoa!
That lizard was like finally.
I can take a break.
I wonder if you're the lizard the man is riding, if you're kind of on the side of the lizard the man is
Oh,
fighting.
yeah, that'd be good.
Whoops.
Whoa!
Oh, it was
Oh,
so
it's super
expensive, and it
cool.
has a
It's
feelings.
cool one wheel.
Yeah, his spaceship is the best.
Oh, booyah.
Oh, dang it.
My favorite part is
Ooh.
that, like, after all of that, after all of this, after all these hits, he's still like, I'm gonna kick him. It's gonna
Yeah, why is he
work.
punching and kicking? That makes me feel like when they did this fight scene, they didn't know what General Grievous was
No,
going to
it's
look
just
like.
not a.
Okay, well, they must have.
The people choreographing it might not have, but
It's like a force punch.
well, I mean, there's a whole bit right where
So
he
there'll be an
kicks him
effect?
and then he's like,
No.
"Ow!" Right?
That's true.
Like
Yep,
it's
there you go.
like. You know what I think? I think he was trying
What?
to use
What?
force when he kicked him, like a force kick, and it wasn't there for him.
Yeah, it was on the other leg that was just laying there.
I would re-edit that.
I need that
I
for
would
stuff.
re-edit that. The stick goes up, and then he force pulls the gun and shoots real fast.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Oh,
the
boy,
best
buddy.
shot. I love that so much. It's so good. I want that on a t-shirt. Flames coming out of that face.
Oh, yeah. That's a tattoo.
Who was that for? Who was that for? You're alone,
As
you psychopath.
everything Obi-Wan says is just for him.
Yeah, that's what makes him so cool. He makes it work.
Yeah.
Anakin's got some news too.
There you go. Yeah.
Good for him telling them.
Yeah.
Okay, like he just told me.
You should see his face. He's really pumped to trick this.
Dude's a good actor.
Yep.
I'm gonna get my best 3 other dudes.
Are you sure? Because we have to move quickly because we're walking, I think. Nice.
It would have been so much better if he brought him, though, right?
Yeah,
Well, it would have been a
I mean,
mixed bag
he would
either
have
way,
seen the whole
probably.
thing play out instead of just the bit he
Yeah,
saw.
yeah. Yeah, everybody's just making bad choices top to bottom. That's all it takes, right? Yeah, all of this
Yeah, all it takes is
seems
everybody
so
making
much
bad
more
choices.
plausible to me. Now, for years I was like, oh, so ridiculous.
Yeah, what a ludicrous series of events.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh man.
This is quite a sequence. I remember this sequence and being like, oh, hey, this is like a sequence. Not just like a thing happening and after another thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks good, man. Did he use like the same like cinematographer and stuff for like a lot of stuff? Probably, right?
I think so.
I don't know. I feel like that.
But like
is something I
also
should
he
really
kind
know.
of does a lot of like his stuff is pretty non-union, right?
What is that
He's
true?
got to do. Yeah, because he's an independent
No, it doesn't mean
dude.
you
So
could
there's a
go
lot. I mean, there are
non-union.
union people. I know, but there
He
are
does weird stuff like that.
like with the original trilogy,
sure.
he couldn't use union directors, I think, and then
It was
there
very
was something
different
because I was
time.
reading another fun fact is Gary Oldman was going to be Grievous's voice,
What? That would have been amazing.
but he decided not to because of the use of non-union actors in the movie, or because it wasn't fully
That
union or
is
something.
so weird.
They have a connection.
Yeah, it's
It
good.
is the thing growing inside of that woman.
Yeah.
The things
It is. It is.
like little baby monitors for bad Jedis.
Yeah. Baby monitors for bad Jedis. What's that cool little ship? Ooh, I like that. Look at that fun little guy. I don't remember that dude. That's a fun little buddy.
Sometimes when you're snoring and Padme's trying to go to sleep, you just go sleep in this.
Not enough dudes.
Speeder.
It's not enough dudes. Right?
He's got Kid Fisto. That's like 8 dudes.
And I know he counts for a lot of dudes, but it's not. I guess they're spread thin, right? They say that a whole lot.
Yeah, they're spread thin, man.
This is so good. They didn't have to.
Yeah, that sounds such.
Yeah, there it is. Not yet. It's so good. That's pretty good. I think that's really good back and forth. He's got a cool lightsaber.
It is. Oh,
That's
boysies.
crazy. See? Thrust.
That guy should have been more ready.
I think that's
Leave my
think
Kid
that's
Fisto
definitely
alone, friend.
an artifact of the dark side of the Force. He was definitely throwing something at them.
Oh, yeah.
Psychically, that threw them off. Like he was doing this thing to make it look like his face wasn't really on his body, like it was kind of floating around a little bit. And they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
why does his face look like it's kind of not on his body?"
Yeah. Don't.
don't, come on, don't, come on, don't.
That's how every fight me and Samuel L. Jackson have goes. It's like, don't, please. You're so good at this.
Go, Anakin, go. Yeah, this is the worst way it could have. Oh, wow, they're doing the. I like his crazy, like, evil stuff, like hissing, and the flipping is a little much. Like,
it's fine.
But I like that he's kind of like,
It's
he's
totally
like,
wild. Whoa.
He's slouchy, crouchy, like,
Yeah,
you know,
he's an animal.
Not like tall, straight backed and imposing. He's like really yucky, kind of in his style. Like all those faces he makes just there is so like,
yeah,
it's just like nasty. That lightsaber was really cool. That was not him.
It was him.
No, I'm saying it's a fake out.
His body transforms when.
So okay, Anakin heard him say he's under arrest.
Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry, there are 3 dead Jedi in the room, right? Like,
yeah.
Like that wasn't Mace Windu. Oh, it's so cool though.
I think sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, the Sith Lord killed all my friends, and then he shoots lightning out of his hands, and you're like, well, maybe he's okay.
Because, ooh, that's fun.
Maybe he'll teach me to shoot our lightnings.
the thing you don't know about the Star Wars universe that would have been helpful is that lightning in the Star Wars universe is to everybody a symbol of goodness and purity and kindness. So like when he saw the lightning, he was like, "Whoa."
That's right.
Now does Mace Windu go to strike here? Because that makes sense if he does.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, and that's when he cuts his little arm off or whatever. Yeah, okay, he's on it there.
Yeah, he's right. Senate and the courts. You can't leave him alive.
I mean,
Everybody remember this
you can't not leave him
for the near
alive.
future.
Sorry. You just can't. Sometimes you're past that point.
I would, if I was Anakin, I would stop Mace Windu in that moment because if he swings like that, he's gonna hit me and that guy.
Oh boy.
Power.
Power is what I say when I do a lot of things. If I'm feeling like on my game. Why does he say
It's a
unlimited
really
power
bizarre
there?
thing
That's
to say.
so. I
Actually
guess
showing
that's just
off.
where he is mentally, huh? He's just really
He's
celebrating
absolutely
right now.
showing
This
off
is
for
his
Anakin.
moment.
Yeah, he's had to hold it.
So he knows he blew it. But it's like
Yeah.
the choice is like accept the consequences
look,
of that or just lean into.
He's never been opposed to an authoritarian worldview. So look, he's cut ties with the Jedi. There's nothing he could do there. But Obi Wan was giving him a little trouble in his mind anyway.
This was
He still has Padme. She'll be safe forever. So
this is
fine.
more spot on than I ever realized. He was just he was the perfect candidate to be groomed and indoctrinated.
Yeah. But it really does take a change of worldview to appreciate.
It does, and that's unfortunate.
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth
Nope.
it. I don't think the change of worldview to appreciate this movie. I'd go back. I'd go
Yeah.
back.
When did his eyes get all yellow?
I think
Does he put the
probably.
contacts in? Does Palpatine put the contacts in for him as like a rite of passage? Open your eye. No, don't blink. Don't. Okay, see if you blink, it gets stuck, and then it falls. So it fell. Okay.
Yeah. So now what? Now
What's
I
your
look
plan
around
now?
for it. That's what I'm doing now, I guess. You just sit there looking dopey. I'll find
Oh
it.
no,
I'll
no,
do
keep
everything.
crying, please. That helps.
All right, that's pretty cool. Thanks.
He's all pretending like he came up with that in the moment, like he hadn't been thinking about that for 20 years.
Now we go to Spencer's to pick out your neat accessory.
We must.
The accessory that will define you.
We must pop your kit.
Master, I choose yellow eyes. All right, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I'm going to get a ribbled t-shirt. What do we do? For a second, I thought he was going to take his mask off.
He put that hood on perfectly.
Yeah, he crushed it.
Actually, if you watch the behind the scenes on that shot,
Probably
there's
the
a whole
costume
bunch of
people.
fishing line on the hood. So like, there's a team of like 6 dudes like controlling exactly how the hood goes on. And they put his
But it
arms
was
in
too
post.
obvious that the hood was being. It was too obvious that the hood was being moved by strings, so then they attached the strings to his hands, and then they just.
Yeah, exactly.
And then in the hood in the back are little nails, so
Where
he
to
knows
stop.
exactly
Yeah,
when to
it's
stop. Just as they enter.
Because great actor like Ian McDermott, if he's in the moment, he's not going to feel like a little poke. It's got to be a serious poke.
It's got to be a lot, yeah.
But it's not a betrayal, right?
It is now. The new story is that.
Yeah.
You just tell people whatever and they believe
And
it.
Anakin is
And
just
then
like,
now that's what happened.
I'm now choosing to just go with whatever he says rather than deal with what just happened.
Yep.
That's fine.
It's easy. It's not complex. Authoritarianism is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Lame.
People who are resistant to, if conservatism is people being or being resistant to change, authoritarianism is people being resistant to complexity.
Oh, wow. Okay. I like that.
So make it easy for me. Tell me, give me my
Yeah, give
jumpsuit
me
that
an
we all
easy
wear,
story
and point
to
me in a
be mad
direction,
about.
and yeah, who do I hate? Okay, good, easy. All right, take that guy's French horn away. He's getting wild
He's
on it.
nailing it, man. Can you imagine
Yeah, he's
going
pretty good.
in and you're like, okay, I'm doing the Star Wars. I'm gonna be on it for like a couple weeks, recording all this stuff, and every day you get like new
Yeah.
pages, and you're like, ooh, I hope my bassoon gets a moment.
And your bassoon does, and
A lot
nobody
of-
notices. And you're like, you look around the theater in the moment, and you're like,
I feel like
nobody looks at you.
Nobody looks at you. I feel like Johnny W spreads the
Ooh.
moments around to different instruments pretty well.
Yeah, he sure does.
The trumpets get a lot of attention, obviously.
Yeah, they need
They
it though.
do
If you don't give the
need-
trumpets a lot of attention, they
Yeah.
get distracted, goof
That
off.
clone soldier did not even flinch when that thing came flying at him. Thank goodness he got his lightsaber back before Order 66, right?
If I'm Obi Wan Kenobi and a guy gives me my lightsaber
Yeah.
back because I dropped it, wow, that was a
really,
close one.
Really close.
I like that the Emperor knows this guy's name is Commander Cody.
That's very strange.
I know all of the clone
It's
troopers'
a
funny
point of
names they
pride
picked for
for me.
themselves. I think it's hilarious. This one is Commander
That's
Cody. That lizard will be fine if anybody's
I
worried
cannot
about
believe they
it.
just shot at Obi-Wan Kenobi. What's happening? I've never watched this far in this movie before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not Kiadi Mundi. Just
Yeah.
a Kiadi Mundi.
Do you know that? I remember reading about his character in like the book about the movies, and he's got like multiple
What?
wives or
That's messed
something.
up. Or maybe it's not. I don't know about aliens.
Yeah,
but
I
it
was like,
seems
what?
messed up.
Make something else up.
Yeah, pick
That's
something
weird.
else for your alien thing. You can be any
Just like
alien
it can be
thing.
literally anything. He has one tiny wife who lives in his giant head. That's
pretty
cool.
too.
Like,
His wife is a planet. I'm fine with that. That's a cool
He
planet.
never
I can't
married.
believe
I
they
wouldn't
just
believe
did
it, but
that.
fine.
To that Jedi we didn't even get to see
Yeah.
doing too much stuff.
Yoda's like, what did I eat?
Oh, this Wookiee stew.
I always say I'm not going to eat Wookiee food, and then I eat Wookiee food.
It
It's so
smells
good, but it's
so
so
good.
spicy.
So many of the spices are toxic.
Yeah.
Who's flying in this? Oh, this is a Plo Koon, isn't it?
Yeah.
He survives, though, I think, right?
I don't
Yeah, he
think
survives
he
that,
does.
I think. Who's this cool? This is a cool Jedi.
I don't know every Jedi's name anymore.
Those days are behind you. That, okay,
Oh.
she survived that one.
Easily.
Wookie, 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 Wookie.
I like that.
Okay. That was very shocking to me.
Sorry.
I like the Wookiee planet, though. I think the beach and the jungle together is very fun. Cool vibe.
Yeah. I like the trees are so big.
You
You
can't,
can't believe
even
it.
believe it. Oh!
I like that Wookiee.
Stop it. Are they cool? Like, did they get it? Are they cool? Are we cool? I guess they saw them pull their guns up. Got him. I feel like Yoda probably should have been a tiny costume. Here's what I would have done, okay? Because the Yoda CG versus puppet debate is a whole thing, right? So what I would have done is
Yeah.
Yoda would have been. Oh no! Put a nice strong acrobat in a Yoda costume, but it's oversized, right? It's like 5'8"
huge.
or whatever, right? And they can flip
Yeah,
around
yeah.
and stuff. The head would have to be very, very big. The head would
So
be
big.
about 5 feet wide as well. But they didn't do all the cool flips and stuff, and then you just shrink them
112
down
pounds.
in post. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously. Or just do the thing where he's quite far away. And everybody else is close to the camera, but
That
he's
would
quite
be
far
so
away.
good, like Gandalf. That's why Gandalf looks
It
so
looks super
tiny
real.
in the movie. The
Yeah.
tiniest wizard. Why are you so tiny, Gandalf?
You're
Everybody was making fun of his knitted sweater, and now he's got a cool leather thing.
too far
They
the other
overcorrected,
direction,
man.
man. Overcorrected.
I feel like that was maybe a Smith's request as well.
Regular pants too, same pants.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Isn't this kid like? Oh no, they kill him or something, right? I was
Like
thinking this kid had
Oh,
his
yeah,
own
man.
story in the expanded universe, but
He does have his own name
That's
and
cool.
story and stuff. And he might be a Lucas kid or something. He's some special kid who got to play that. I can't remember what.
special kid.
I didn't look up all the fun facts.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
can tell.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
rich,
rich privilege.
privileged.
He was special. Like
Special.
having value.
Yeah. better. Yeah. Increased value as a human. He should say something in this moment about, this planet's got too many holes.
Cursed holes. Why does this planet have so many
Holes.
holes?
I should have known it.
And then Shia LaBeouf is
Yeah.
like, holes?
Just changing size a
Yeah.
lot, huh? Chewbacca was way smaller than Tarful a minute
It's
ago.
Brad's perspective, dude. He's just closer. Yeah.
Way closer.
See, look, smaller. That Yoda does look good, though.
I'll be like, look, I'm staying here. I'm not riding this thing anywhere. I'll have a total freak out.
That looks fun. You wouldn't ride in that? Too tight.
No,
Yeah,
man.
you're right,
Too
you're right.
tiny, man. Too tiny.
And
If I was a Yoda
he
size,
rides that all the way to
Yeah,
no,
definitely.
all the way to Coruscant?
yeah. I mean, I guess it must go into Lightspeed, which is
That's
a nightmare.
real nightmare. Can you imagine?
No, I won't.
Oh, that's the shit from the New Hope. The fourth movie that came out.
The blockade runner. That's right.
What's with his helmet? That was
Yeah, that
weird,
was.
right?
Was
He
that
looked
supposed
like
to
a
be like
pug.
that? Was that
Like
a weird
pug
render?
clone.
Yeah.
That was just render boo boo. Render boo boo. That's a
Yeah,
very
it's fine.
cool
I don't think
ship.
anyone will notice.
I'm a huge
It's the number
fan
one
of that
coolest
ship.
ship.
I want to see. Do we get to
Like
see
this
the
ship looks
like the
too
controls?
cool. I would like it better if it looked less cool.
Oh, we don't get to see the controls on that one, huh? That's
Oh,
very
yeah.
cool. That's like a muscle car. Hot rod, right?
Yeah. And Obi Wan doesn't appreciate
Yeah, I
it.
know.
It's like, I'm in a spaceship again. I don't really
Oh,
enjoy
you
that
seen
very
the-
much.
It's nothing. You look so tiny. Look, I can put you in my mouth. Ha! You're in my mouth.
Oh, you're right. You seem to have been shrinkened. Shrinkened? Shranked? What is a Shrek? Have you been shreked?
That is a species of alien in Star Wars. Is the Shreks? I don't know if you look carefully in the Senate scenes, you can see a bunch of Shreks in the background. And they're all like, "Donkey!"
And then there's a bunch of donkeys from the Donkey
the
Planet.
donkey system.
They're not.
thank you
Don't
very
call them
much.
donkeys. They don't like the donkey system. Is a system now?
And then Smash Mouth, right?
Yeah, Smash Mouth also. Nice.
I don't know, man. But the Senate is not.
Yeah, what about Obi-Wan? He should be like, Obi-Wan this, Obi-Wan that. Why are you
Yeah,
obsessed
that
with
is a missed opportunity there.
Obi-Wan? And she'd be like, his hair, at least these days.
I think he's getting his special brand of confidence in his path that he's chosen here. It's gross.
Yeah.
Gross. What a thankless little story for Natalie Portman to enjoy the ride of. Just brutal. Just nothing.
Yeah. That's what happens sometimes when you decide you want to date the bad boy. He turns out into a very bad man. It still's cool. Though.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. But so you're saying it's her fault? You're trying to, yeah. Right,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page.
Not everything, but her current situation is
Sure,
absolutely her fault.
Sure, yeah, sure, cool. I just think every establishing shot of a spaceship in space could be a full 45 seconds longer. I would be absolutely fine with that. Just let us live in it. Like the Around the World in 80 Days, the old one from like the 40s or 50s or whatever. 50s? I don't know. That's like it's like 3.5 hours long. And the establishing shots are basically just like tourism B-roll. It's just like they'll take 15 minutes to establish wherever they are.
It's a vacation on film.
Yoda, don't think about it. Like, it's not something you think about.
His hair looks
you
really good,
need
though, in
Obi-Wan
that
to
shot.
tell you that that's the best move.
Technology, do not understand. I'm losing.
Do I need a credit card?
I have 6 credit cards.
That's what I use for work.
This one just for snacks.
That's what for gas only is.
Bonus points do I get? Yes.
Stupid. Anybody asked about his face? Where's that Techno Union Army? Where's my bro? There he is.
Oh,
Yeah, he was starting to talk to somebody who was turned away from him.
Wait.
Don't you know? Is that Jeffrey Tabor?
You said that. You mentioned that.
Huh. Do you think that guy saw Yoda and Obi-Wan there with him?
Should we? Are we in the?
Wait! Don't.
Is he gone?
Apologies for everybody. I just noticed in the recording, I grabbed at my tongue a bunch of times. There's a hair on there. I was just trying to get the hair off. But it's kind of a rude thing to do in a video.
I think everybody's been hair.
Did you say? Nope, don't. It's done.
Did you ask?
No, it didn't. Oh, right. I forgot. There's more of this. This is where it really starts to get flimsy. Or not flimsy, just unpleasant. Right? Like, why is he...
Yeah, it's intensely unpleasant.
It's just awful. Well, he doesn't even want R2 to come? He should have definitely dark...
He doesn't want R2 to see what he's about to do.
Which is awesome that he cares more about R2. I feel like he should have just kitted R2 out with, like, evil Sith stuff, you know? Painted him black and red. Those mouse droids.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. I'm like so okay with these people getting lightsabered. It's kind of fun to see.
Yeah, even though it's bad, it's fun, but it's still bad.
Like it's good to be bad.
One of the first things you learn as a Jedi is that,
Oh,
whoa,
right. This
my
is
goodness,
just kind of
Yoda's.
a. Whoa, he
He
did.
threw it.
It's a very good moment.
I forgot about
Him
that.
jumping up on the guy.
Oh
to
no!
get
See
his
what's
good-
happening is they are murdering people now.
Yeah,
These are
are
not
clones.
droids. Oof.
What?
They're not droids, but they're not
I mean,
evil. One of the first things you learn as a Jedi, if you need to close a door, you go like this,
yeah, definitely.
rather than what you're really doing, which is poking the button.
Because it looks way less impressive if they realize you're just force poking. Force poke is one of the first things you learn, and then the second thing you learn is
Just
how
hit
to
the button?
disguise your force poke.
Yeah.
Ah, man, why people are always going to be chopping up Jedi temples?
Ooh boy.
If you were going to design a Jedi temple, how would you design it? What would
Yeah.
your theme kind of be?
Yeah, my inspiration would be seashells.
Seashells. Oh, beachy vibes. Like no shirt, no shoes,
No, like how if they
no
break,
problem.
they're sharp. And
Yeah.
yeah, it would be sand everywhere and no shoes allowed.
in my naughty
And
room.
yeah, and you just wear
You
seashells.
just wear seashells? Wait, what is that? You can't theme a room to make people wear a certain thing.
If you want to come in, you got to wear seashells. It could be a bunch of seashells. It could be a whole shirt and pants of seashells. I don't care. It's just a vibe.
So what's he doing here? He's just saying like I'm not giving up the seat kind of thing. Gotcha.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, look.
Because I was,
Things are
and
wild.
he's telling people he was
Ooh.
attacked by the Jedi or whatever, right?
Oof. Yeah.
Now, see, he's missing a real opportunity here. Oh, yeah, there it is. He's missing a real opportunity
I mean, for
because
some
all
reason.
those computers he just walked past without smashing them. If you smash those, you get lots of Lego studs, and that adds up to your score real fast. Smash them all.
You might be taking care of the immediate threat and then smashing the
I would
thing
hope
for the
so.
studs. Smash it for the
Smash
studs,
it for
man.
the studs. Smash it for the studs. Yeah, I think the way that he comes into power, rock and roll. It's good. It's a good story. And then we say it. And then we say it.
How'd you do that big jump? Rip.
He really gave it a
Oasis.
shot, though, didn't he?
He's been
I
wanting to
would've
do that for
I
a while.
would've just blubbered. I feel like that's not actually like a computer. It's like, yo, that's just like life size. That's like a little city for tiny aliens. Can you put that back, please? That's like their house.
Yeah. I've either recalibrated the message to keep people away or I think subscribe to 6 magazines.
Yeah, Yoda knows. He's like, I know, but we don't have to do it.
What kind of a thing are you?
Yeah, what are you? What is your thing?
Are you a regular guy? You like me? Am I gonna
What
be
mean
you?
you by that? Okay, forget it.
I've always wanted to just look at any old thing I want.
Maybe if you're like most powerful enough with the Force, you do just turn into that little green guy with the big ears.
If you level up high enough, you become a little goblin.
That computer is super good at finding the stuff you need to see. Brutal.
Pretty please.
Why aren't they okay? I'm sorry. I have to do that thing. Why don't they just fight them together?
Like, because the one guy's in one place and the other guy's in another place anyway, so you might as well do the one and then travel to the
you're
other
right
one.
Here in the city, fight Sidious together.
Yeah.
Because you're not. It's insane.
Hubris. This is the whole reason I got in this message. Yoda's hubris.
He wants him to sense Anakin and figure out what planet he's on in the entire galaxy just using the Force and his feelings.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
here we
then
go.
if Obi-Wan can't figure it out, then Yoda will just tell him. But it's like it's
Everything's
a
a teaching
learning
moment.
experience. Yeah. Also, like food. Do you have a
Yeah,
snack?
seriously.
No.
I
Wow,
mean,
really?
come on. Another cool hat
Yeah,
thing. Another
are you
cool head thing
super
for her.
surprised?
She gets all the cool head things.
Oh, cool
That's the
hat things all
trade-off
day
for
long.
having a character with very little agency or um, good story or developed character traits. Is she gets cool head things, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's a senator. All of the money that Anna gets paid for being a Jedi that he doesn't use, she gets
Yeah, and that's that kind of exciting stuff people love in a space
just
adventure.
hat money. Hats.
I
It's
cannot
an amazing
figure
hat.
out what's going on with that top. I mean, I like it. I just don't understand.
It's a hat.
Is it macrame
Oh,
on the
it's like got little. yeah.
stripes?
It looks so comfy, but I went for it
Might be
scritchy.
a little scritchy. I mean, she's right.
No.
Yeah, but he's just gonna follow her, right? I mean, that's a D move, right? Like that's slimy stuff.
Yeah. But what are you gonna do?
Dope hot slamo, right?
I do like that he's like, I can't kill him. He's like a brother to me, and then he's like, "Where's your husband?
Yeah.
I kill him." I made up my mind definitely.
It's just a bit of a mess here.
It's
huh?
just when I don't have something to
I
eat,
just,
I
I
just
get
get-
real Obi.
just need this to be done.
Like seriously, this
Just
dude could have
feeling
waited,
Obi.
right? He's just there. That's it. He's waiting for Sidious. So go together to fight Sidious. There's no rush.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't know that, I guess, but come on.
but Yoda's like, I can do it. I'm the toughest Jedi ever, and this and that.
That looked like the sun was in eclipse, solar eclipse. Do you think that's just like a constant thing on this planet?
I would hope so. It's probably hot
Yeah.
enough already. He's really sad. I didn't realize how emo he
Very
was,
emo.
And a lot of things are falling together for me.
It does connect pretty well. Because he's like into his tears in that moment, right? Like Anakin, he's feeling.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I know the perfect place.
yeah.
to
It doesn't feel good, but
Yeah.
it feels right.
That's a
Yeah.
cool ship too.
It's really good. That's the one that you said was cool in the last
Really?
movie, I think.
No, that was the big one.
Or
in
is
the
it not
beginning.
big enough?
This
Is it a
smaller
smaller
version.
version? It's a smaller
Yeah,
version
that
of
goes
it. Yeah.
up in the back. Love a ship that goes up in the back.
3PO is the pilot, huh?
Hey, he's one of the best flyers in the galaxy. That's been established in many movies.
So they wipe him. Perfectly hidden poke.
That was good sneaking.
He got on that spaceship?
I think probably he was just like, "You don't see me right now." And like, you know what I mean? She's like, "I don't see you right now." I don't see him like crouching behind
He must
stuff.
just be. He must be sitting in that closet like, do I have to be in this closet? They're not going to leave the cockpit.
Big picture question.
Yeah.
Like, Jedi mind tricks. That's very, very wrong, right? Like that's a power Jedi shouldn't use,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
At all, not even a little.
Like extreme times, maybe, these aren't the droids you're looking for. That's a major moment. You got to make a move. But every time you use that, you're going to probably want to use it a little more and a little worse.
That's got to be a dark side power. And Obi Wan is big on the mind tricks, and so is Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon, real big on
I
the
think
mind
that's
tricks.
definitely dipping into the dark side. There's no way.
Yeah.
Bink.
Yeah.
She's such a good actress. She's just working with scraps.
She's like, it looks so
I think
hot
of
out
all
there.
of them that we've watched, the actors do the best job of doing a good job and making sure that they do good acting. in this one. Like maybe just by this point they've learned what they need to do to like make sure they don't get a performance that they don't like.
Yeah. How many hundreds and hundreds of hours have they spent in a
Yeah.
green room at this
Yeah.
point?
And that's how he wears you down, and then that's when he gets those takes that he wants that you're embarrassed of. You know, but you gotta learn to fight it.
Well, the dark side is just part of the
Oh man.
Take it easy.
Whoa, he didn't know before this? That's crazy. He had to have known.
What? He's known
Yeah,
forever.
right? Did that happen in that last scene and I
Yeah.
just missed it?
I
It's just kind of
maybe I don't think
Okay.
so.
yeah.
It must have, right? He must have hinted
Yeah.
at something.
I'm not your mom. How many times? Come away with me. Right? Nora Jones?
hmm
You worked at Barnes and Noble. You're very familiar with Nora Jones' entire catalog.
Oh yeah, and I still
Hey,
like it.
It's the right mood for a bath attitude.
Wait, okay, you lost me a little, bud.
Yeah. But he's right to include her because she knows about running stuff pretty good. I
Yeah,
think
she's got
he's proven he
experience.
won't really listen to her though, right? Yeah.
Oh no, and she
Yeah.
should believe what she's hearing. He hasn't
Nah.
changed at all. This is a whole Breaking Bad thing. The character hasn't changed. This is where you tell him you're not going to. You better go get snacks to celebrate,
Yeah.
and then
you take off. That's a lot to ask though.
Heartbreak path.
That's cool. I kind of like that moment. He's just there.
Yeah, but she might have
Yep.
been able to.
He could have given her a little more time.
This is a hard one
This is
to
a hard
buy.
one. What do you mean to buy?
That he would chose.
No, I buy
her
that. I buy that
in
he
this
would do.
moment?
Now I've grown old enough and wise enough that I absolutely buy that. Absolutely buy that. That person would do that to her. It's
All right,
it's
when I watch this again in a
unpleasant.
couple years, maybe I'll be
Yeah.
wise enough. Don't save her.
Like, this is
Don't
a
help her.
violent dude. You know what I mean? He's an angry, violent
That's true.
dude.
But I think it just wasn't paced
Oh, sure.
correctly for him
The
to.
scenes are horrible. Like
get
the
to that
writing
point.
is really bad.
That
Like
character would do that.
yeah,
but
no,
I
the moment.
don't
I
think it
got you.
there.
Yes. No, they didn't. They didn't build things very well or write things very well. But everything looks really cool.
Yeah, somebody should help her.
We can skip their final fight, right? That's just kind of like filler.
Yeah, this is what we're in it.
This is the stuff we came here for. Yikes, dude.
Yeah, that's it. Last time we talked, it was just a different conversation. This is a weird one, man.
Yeah, it's gotten real wacky. He's so good. He's doing so much to make it work. Well, that's really not.
That's
True
an
at all.
absolute statement, but he's not dealing in absolutes, right?
Yeah, but the Jedi deal in absolutes constantly.
Oh, I don't know. It's so good.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a lightsaber fight. It's amazing. Are you kidding? It's
The
the lightsaber
Flippy
fight.
twist.
Like they did succeed in making this the lightsaber fight. Like I don't care how
Oh, yeah.
choreographed it is. They're still doing it all the way. Woo! That's a good jumpy flip. Oh, I love it. Best Yoda moment. MVP. I forget we get this one too.
Yeah.
I always forget about this fight.
Oh, you figured it
figure it
out.
out.
You got me. Come on, bud.
Yeah, come on, I'm wearing my black cloak. Like, you're too late.
Yep.
That's got to be it's got to be satisfying to talk like that.
Yeah, so much fun. Some people sing in the shower. This guy is just like, now I get this soap.
Why didn't he catch that one like he did
Oh,
with Dooku?
beefed.
Do you think
Ultimate power.
it came at him
Ultimate power.
faster? It came faster and
Ultimate
harder.
power.
He just really he really telegraphs it when he puts his fingers up like that. This is a
Sure.
radical fight. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
a
wild
very
move.
cool move. Yeah, man, this is worth the price of admission, honestly. I picked Disney Plus, $8 a month or whatever it is, just so I can watch this scene once a week.
Yeah.
Really, little green friend? That's what we're going with.
Yeah. Yeah.
What should he
He's
call?
he's just feeling himself.
Yeah, he's just really in his own zone.
Yeah.
Not great. Oh, that is the best flip
Such
fall.
an unbelievable choice.
The most hilarious pratfall to put in a dramatic
good
moment.
If you're like fascism is bad, it's good to make fascism
Look, yeah,
little feet overhead. You
yeah,
can see their slacks under their scary cloak.
yeah. They're still just dumb idiots.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna say that's why that was like that.
I mean, that was a choice. It was a real
It's a
choice.
real choice. Either that or they just didn't have another one. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I guarantee you for a while.
Ian McDermott was like, I got one in me. Throw me.
I guarantee you for a while in the edit, that chair falling over part was sped up. Like 45%. And it never worked.
And right before the final render, the person was like, I can't. It looks silly. It looks less silly regular speed somehow.
It looks real silly at least.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet move. They got to be getting tired. Oh, it's a lot of kicks.
Are we kick fighting?
Yeah, now I kick you over that way.
Do it.
That's why you force pull both lightsabers. Man, I would be such a better Jedi.
Just little things you can do. Force pull both lightsabers. Other guy drop his lightsaber, get the lightsaber. That's the number one move.
You know, people don't know this. You can force push a lightsaber too. That's a very handy dandy little
ready
trick.
to fight?
Yeah, like just give it a little tap.
Don't. Oh, come on.
This is
He was
great.
biting his shin.
This is the only time in Star Wars movies
Oh,
that we have two lightsaber fights at the same time, right?
Yeah.
That was interesting. That's cool.
There was
I
a whole
forgot that they
special.
push and push
Here's
at each other.
another fun fact for you. Initially, there was a force field special effect there,
Really?
and then they were like, yeah, before it came out. But then they were like, nah, let's just not use it.
Huh.
Let's just have two guys going like that at each other.
That's the right choice. Absolutely
Yeah, it's the right choice.
the right choice.
Having them kick fight.
Some of the stuff that Jedis do would look dumb.
Yeah, it can't look cool ever. No, it should always look cool.
Oh, no. Okay, see, to your left.
That's an okay
See,
kick.
that's what I'm saying.
What?
Right to his left, there was a mini kit there for your Lego ships. You got to grab that mini kit before you finish the
you
level
gotta
if you
grab
want
that.
that mini kit ship.
Yeah, you have to run
He
through the whole
missed it,
thing
he went
again.
right past it. Has some force powers.
It's a lot of power.
Well, it's almost unlimited, as far as I could tell.
Yeah. I mean, so far it's not stopping.
Come on, Yoda. I guess he just doesn't have the power to do it. I mean, Darth Sidious is just straight up stronger than Yoda, right? As far as like force.
Yeah, because he's
Strength.
using the dark side of the
Dark
force.
side is more about strength.
But can he do a
At
spin?
what cost, right? Didn't see that coming.
I mean, the spin was cool, but I don't feel like it did anything. Oh,
It did look cool.
maybe jump a little, ooh, buddy.
His cool little tiny lightsaber that looks like my little tiny lightsaber. Hey, I think this is Yoda's lightsaber. Look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you're right about that. I would if it only had green M&Ms in it.
Nah, they were normal. And very stale. Oof. Ooh.
Ooh, bonk.
Oh, poor Yoda.
Eesh.
Not great.
It is
Can
funny.
you force push the ground maybe to catch yourself a little bit? I got so many notes for these Jedis.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be such a good instructor.
I guess it takes a lot of energy and focus to use a force power. You probably just can't just like always whip it out right in the moment.
Yeah.
I like that Wookiee.
Okay. Does this? Duh. That's Duel of the Fates, right? Duh, duh. This is a very cool place to fight. There we go. Obi-Wan's got it.
Yep. Oof.
Dang. Oof. Crambles.
There it is. Walking like that. That's the Anakin I want.
Anakin. Oh boy. These boys are so mad at each other.
This is my
The
favorite, my
world's
number one
erupting.
favorite Yoda in a little tunnel.
Yeah, Yoda in a tunnel's great. Aw, man, it's so sad to see Yoda just like crawling away in a tunnel. If he's so
There's
sneaky,
just
can't he
what
like
is that
sneak
mean?
up?
Double.
If he's being so sneaky, can't he sneak up on Darth Sidious and like force squish his head or something? What am I missing here?
Yoda is a coward
Yeah.
and a fool.
Yeah. Yeah. Wise in some ways, foolish in many others. Oh no, the
Yeah.
planet's erupting.
It does this all the time.
They should make that stuff to able to resist molten rock.
Oh yeah, smart.
Thanks, I came up with it. Put me in that brain trust, am I right?
Yeah.
Next Jedi, the next great Jedi warrior should have super long arms.
Just
I
or
came
just
up with
one
that
really
one,
long one.
too.
Do you even need two long one?
Not if it's got enough
One
joints.
long one, one
If it has four
heavy one
joints
for
in
ballast.
it. Yeah. Like 4 elbows, one long arm.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh.
Whoops. Oh, that's so sad, man. That's so insane.
He blew it.
I don't know. I kind of feel like he should have been like almost mortally wounded or something, and somebody got him out of there or something. Like it's weird. It feels weird for him to run away. I know he like.
Everything is his fault.
Yeah.
He did a terrible job. He's a bad leader.
Yeah.
And now he is running away like a coward.
Yeah.
Lava
It
fall.
does not seem like
magma
it's super
fall.
fun to be a Jedi, honestly.
Woo.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, the swinging part is when it's really good.
You know they always wanted to do some of this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, when he comes tooling up on the other floaty thing, he looks all scary.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that part.
He's a big scary guy. Big scary angry guy.
Yeah.
Do you think at this point Anakin's like, okay, this is gonna work. We're just both going to die. Like, there's no way we both survive this. That's the best case scenario. I'll just keep this going until we're all swallowed.
Look at
by
him right
lava.
there. He's like, I'm just gonna kill Obi-Wan Kenobi now.
Obi-Wan.
Oh yes,
Right.
probably.
He's like, okay, I'll just keep this going until we're both swallowed by the lava, and then problem solved, because that's the only end I see here.
Oh boy. Plus, like, what is he gonna go? Go do? Face Padme if she's still alive? He knows she's still alive because he checked.
I think the two of them should do this movie live on Broadway.
Oh yeah.
I love that. It's such a good moment. I like that nice, clear writing.
Yeah.
He's got a different point of view, and now I know that for sure because he said it.
I am not confused about his motivations.
Nope. Yikes. Yucky stuff. Yucky boy Anakin gets 2
Oops.
thumbs down from this
Yeah.
Star Wars fan.
If I was Anakin's daddy, this would mean a spanking.
More like Anna can't. Cantikin? Nah, there's I don't know, something.
Anakin? More like cut it out, buddy.
That's just like a thing, huh? Is that for real a thing?
As soon as he said it,
I guess once you say it, it's a thing.
I gotta say, jumping way over a guy seems like it would remove any bonuses they would get from having the high ground.
Yeah, but it's just
If you're
when you're
several
just
feet
standing
high.
there watching somebody jump over you, it's too easy. He just brings it home with this performance, man.
Yeah.
I have a Christmas ornament that says these lines, which is hilarious. Actually, that is these lines.
If he really thought he was the chosen one, he would go along with him becoming a Sith.
Yeah, he never really thought he was the chosen one.
No, of course not.
He always had his doubts. Yeah, his hate's keeping him alive right now, right?
Yeah.
You really should. You should kill him, man. Like I know it's a hard. I know
Help
it's been a
him
day
or
for you.
kill him.
That's
When people are terribly hurt,
nightmarish.
get help.
You are a ghoul. You understand you're a ghoul right now, right? Oh, is it tough to watch?
Oh, you could maybe. I mean, just leave so we don't have to watch it.
I guess maybe it's like, okay, this will be over in literally 3 seconds. But that's a long 3 seconds.
Oh boy! And you know when Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi meet up in the original movies, Darth
Episode
Vader's
1.
is way less mad than he ought to be. No, then when they not the next time they see each other because they might see each other in the TV show, but
Darth Vader's
they're
way
meeting
mad.
on the Death Star.
Way less mad than he should be?
No, way less mad than one would think he would be after
He's had
that
some
scene.
time.
Guess so.
He uses that rage every day for like everything. Like to poke a door open. He
Yeah.
uses that rage. Like that's so it just dials down the volume, I think.
That's nice.
He was fine when I left him. He said some nice things. That was a cozy pillow situation.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Did
I'm
he
a
just
side
put her
sleeper,
to
so
sleep?
it's not perfect for me, but I can see how it'd be.
Did he just put her to sleep?
He may have killed her.
I think he just put her to sleep. Probably should not do
He
that.
force poisoned
to a
her.
pregnant woman.
No, not if you're not a doctor.
Man, Ewan McGregor's he's just got he brings so much to every scene. Yeah, you'll get there, dude. Baby steps, right?
Those are permanent pants now, buddy.
Baby steps. So he builds his castle on Mustafar, is that correct? Or no, he finds an old castle and moves in?
Yeah,
or
you're right
something?
about that. I mean, it's this building, I thought, but maybe not.
That's
I thought
just
he
like a factory,
changed
bro.
this building to his castle. All right, well, then you must build a whole new castle.
No. The castle is an ancient place that has been there, I think.
Oh, well, then why are you asking
It's
me?
built over top of an ancient city that's like underground. Did you play the
That's
VR
cool.
thing? Oh,
No,
it's
I didn't play
amazing.
the
You
VR
got to
thing.
play through all of it. It's incredible.
You said it wasn't very good,
No,
and
I
I
did
shouldn't
not say
play it. No, I know. I was just joking. You told me a million times to play it.
that.
Hey, buddy. What's up? He is all right. Look,
He's cool.
because he's got one right
That's
arm.
pretty good. But it's not. He doesn't though. Really
He's all
have a
right.
right arm. Like
No, not
So
really.
what's this place?
It's a robots. This is just some
Definitely
hidey
one of the coolest
hole.
spots we've seen. Just like a little base on an asteroid or something,
It's like an asteroid,
or a
right?
blown up moon.
That's not a lot of information.
Man, slim pickings when that's good news.
Yeah.
That's a cool man. I love that spot with everybody in little astronaut suits. Ugh, I need more of that.
Yeah.
So that's how Leia gets all in the organosphere.
That's correct.
I get it.
Obi Wan Kenobi's like, we'll split them up.
Dibs.
I know where this one will be safe forever.
His father's home planet, living under his father's last name.
With his father's
I feel
last
like
name.
that choice was just to be a decoy to make them make him really sure there's not another baby. That he did not have a twin, because it's like, well, this one was easy to find. He's got a bunch of little potions and stuff. See, that Dr. Bot has a bunch of little like cool potions.
I think it's medicines,
They're only
maybe not
green and they're
potions
only
so much.
blue. I think they're potions. Medicines are
Oh,
those
they're
colors
potions.
and don't come in vials like that. Those are potions.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just those robots like insides.
Ew. See, they're both on medical
yeah.
tables right now. You guys gonna get the pants
that's
off
not
or
a
what?
bad,
You're gonna leave them?
I mean, that's a pretty good way to do it, honestly. Like, if this ends with,
Leave 'em up?
like, her giving birth to his kids and him getting turned into Darth Vader, it works really well to put them together. It's just not a story anybody wants to watch a movie of.
Yeah, it's true. You want a fun
I
fact?
do want a fun fact. Udon soba?
Udon soba. What?
soba.
For some of these shots, the babies are animatronic puppets, and this one's operated by Ewan McGregor. So the cast called it "Foamy One Kenobi."
That's phenomenal. Who do you think is the lucky one who got to take home those animatronic babies? Did you bring home any souvenirs? Oh man, working on episode 3 must have been amazing. Tell me you brought home some souvenirs.
When they moving, the puppets.
Do you think
Party's got to be like, that looks
just
cool.
See red all the time, you think, or is that just that screen?
Yeah, he sees red all the time. The lenses are red.
He probably got a bunch of like, what do you mean the lenses are red?
They're red. Sometimes you can see.
That's cool. You think he gets software updates?
He probably
He's
all
like,
the time.
Tomorrow.
Ah.
I'm gonna let some other people get this update first. See how the Techno Union Army handles it.
Yeah. Did you do the 13 update? No, is it good? No.
Aw, man. Brutal.
Yeah, it's your fault.
You guys blew it, and now
all of it.
I like that. Like they just blew it, and they lost, and they blew it, and they lost, and now like, they just have to find a place for these babies. You know what I mean? Like, they can't do anything else. The least they can do is like help these babies find homes and be safe. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
I think this moment was just weird because it was the first time we saw Darth Vader in like full HD. You know what I mean? Like, without the.
He's not as thick a guy as David Prowse.
I think it's.
You know, because he's quite young.
I think it is pretty darn close. I think they tried to.
It's as close as it's going to be with a different guy in it. Yeah. I mean, it's not true if you get a guy the same size as the other guy, but it looks better than I remember.
Darth Vader just has a big head. I mean, you know that, right?
Oh yeah, I seen it.
I forgot he told him that he had
You know,
killed Vader. I mean, I guess
too Frankenstein-y.
to Frankenstein. Yeah, I mean that they clearly found that a really meaningful choice. That's quite a no. I mean, if there's any time in your life you're gonna yell no to the heavens, I mean, yeah,
If it weren't already a joke that had been
yeah,
done
as a joke,
so many
yeah.
times,
Same with the
yeah.
Frankenstein
Like you
vibes.
can have the guy just yell. Why wouldn't they send someone Tatooine?
I
Just
feel
because
like
it's
for
far away?
Lucas though,
It
like
doesn't make any sense. They gotta just
I feel like for
explain this.
Lucas, film references are just as moving, if not more moving to him than like human emotions. Yeah.
An emotion, yeah.
So what are they? Okay. Why?
I guess they want him to be with his
Yeah.
family.
And it is kind of like a few steps removed. Oh, I was gonna say, who really knows that that's his family? But I forgot Anakin is Darth Vader. But they don't know that yet.
But they know that he is the one who just killed everybody in the Jedi Temple. Who cares if
But
he's
no,
Darth
they
Vader?
think Anakin's dead, don't they?
Well, you know what? In this moment, they think he's dead. That's true. But you know who does know who Anakin Skywalker is and everything about him?
Obi Wan Kenobi. Watto.
Emperor
Oh,
Palpatine
right. Emperor
knows, yeah,
Palpatine, you could call.
knows everything.
Kevin Antilles is very intense looking.
It's Wedge.
I know, but he's intense looking.
He is intense looking. He's beautiful. That gets a laugh in the theater, and you're like, "Wait, why
am
am
I
I?"
engaging?
That's terrible. What a horrible thing to
Oh
do.
man, I don't even remember this at all.
Naboo hoo would
That's
be the
pretty good.
headline.
That's pretty good. Who's that?
That's Jar Jar
Who's that little
Binks.
girl?
I don't know. What do I know? Everything?
New queen. They go through queens pretty quick. I guess that's good, right? Are there queens elected? They are, aren't they? Wait, are they?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got the thing. That's where we know it from.
Yeah. No, it really is the gift shop.
Oh.
I know it from the gift shop. But now I'm gonna watch the sequels just to see. Does it pop up
Probably.
somewhere? Why would
We
it?
can't wonder about
creepy.
this stuff because people listening already know, and they're getting annoyed with us.
Yeah, you guys can just tell us. Tarkin.
What's that thing? What's that?
It's a
It's
moon.
a moon. Oh, that was good.
They look like they're happy together, though, don't they?
I had a memory of this movie ending after he said no, but that's not the case.
I had the same memory. I think maybe that's
Maybe
where I was finally
he,
done with it.
he finally signed out.
Well, I
It's a
was
cool
over.
looking planet. Kind of small looking town.
Yeah.
Definitely neat. Very Swiss Alps. Kind of Sound of Music vibes.
Yeah.
A race of aliens.
Poor Alderaan.
Ray, another race of aliens. Me, another race of aliens.
I mean, a guy who knows aliens.
That's pretty cool. They're happy they got a little baby. She
Yeah.
probably grew up. She probably had a pretty good childhood.
There he
Man,
is, riding that
dude, I
thing.
don't know what your deal is when you were like, oh, that thing's
I
a
don't know.
fish.
Just looks like a Naboo
Yeah.
creep.
You just got your prequels all mixed up. That's why we needed this refresher.
Yep.
Love that matte painting.
I didn't do that.
That was really bad. Hey, is she in that show? Cool.
Yeah.
You can't come say hi? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right. I guess that's very much a thing, huh?
Yeah. So
He doesn't want any part of that Jedi nonsense.
So Anakin's mom married
Clegg Lars.
Clegg, and then Owen is
Son.
Clegg's
But not
son,
but not,
but not
Anakin's-
with
no.
Shmi. So there's
No
no,
blood
real
relation, no.
relationship there.
Makes it
Hmm.
all the better reason to hide a baby there. Who would suspect? It would be so dumb. Why the Tatooine people on Tatooine love to spend the last half an hour of their day staring at the sun? That's not good for their eyes.
I don't know why the Tatooine people like to spend the last half hour of the day staring at the sun.
Oh no, it's not a joke.
Oh. They don't have cable TV. They got nothing
That was
to
pretty
look
good.
at.
That's pretty good. Pretty good punchline. We did it. I feel like we're ready for this show now.
Hayden Christensen.
Oh, for a second, I was like, "Oh wait, is it coming out at midnight?" No, that's still tomorrow for you and me. But for people listening
I really
to this,
thought
they might
that
be
was
able
going to be a
watch
thing.
it at midnight. Yeah, that
Yeah,
could
you
be fun
guys.
for them. We really did it, Matt. My takeaway: I like that last one more than I used to by a decent amount.
Yeah, me too.
actually, which is just unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's just all about perspective. Yeah, that was cool. What's going on with you, Matt?
Oh, I don't know. Nothing. You know how it is.
Yeah, right. These days.
Mm.
Thanks for coming on this fun journey with us. If you did, if you like this, good. I guess.
Yeah, if you don't, tell us exactly why. We'll not do that if we ever do
if
this
you
again.
don't like it and you made it to here, tell us more about that. That's intriguing to me. Oh, it wants us to watch New Hope now, Matt. Do you see that?
Yeah, I already went
You
backwards.
did.
I clicked it back, so now I'm just
Oh,
watching
okay,
the
cool,
credits
cool.
still.
Thanks for joining us on this Jedi-tastic adventure. We'll be
Yeah.
back doing our podcast next week. So thank you for indulging us while we followed our dreams.
Well, we abandoned our responsibilities to watch the movies.
At least we shared it with you. They're like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a lovely day, everybody. We'll be back soon with reading books like we're supposed to. We'll get back in our lane. Don't worry about it. Matt, you have a good night, okay? I'm gonna put you to sleep.
Okay,
now,
you
I'm
do
gonna
the
push
same
button that
thing.
puts you to sleep, okay?
Okay, good night.
Night, Matt.